Hi kiddos, how are you? I hope you had an excellent Christmas. I can't even believe it's come and gone already. We're heading into January, and before we know it, it will be Christmas once again. But before that, I want us to talk a little bit about Jesus' life. So before we had our Christmas break, we were talking about a baby being born. His name was Jesus. Yes, his name was Jesus. And after he was born in the stable, which is like a barn, some angels appeared to the shepherds, and they came and they told the shepherds, "Don't be afraid, but go and see this new baby that you will find in the manger." And the shepherds went and they were amazed. Then they went and they told everyone else. And that's where we left off. Now, a while later, Jesus had some more visitors, and that's what we're going to talk about today, boys and girls. Jesus had some visitors, and we call them either the three kings or the three wise men. Now, what they probably were, and keep in mind, this was like 2,000 years ago, what they probably were astrologers and very educated people who had read the scriptures and known the prophecies that a child would be born and that there would be a star in the sky and it would lead them to where the child would be. And that's where we pick up today. Our story is called Wise Men from the East. Herod, who had been named king of Israel by the Roman Emperor Caesar Augustus, lived near the city of Jerusalem. Now, after Jesus was born, some wise men from the east came to see Herod, and they asked him, "Where is this child who has been born to be king of the Jews? We saw a brand new star in the east, and that means a new leader has been born. We have come to worship him." And there they are, talking with King Herod. Now, King Herod wanted to be the only king, and we need to keep that in mind, boys and girls. Here we have three wise men saying, "We are coming to worship a new king, a new leader." How do you think that made King Herod feel? Right. I'm not so sure he was happy to hear that there was going to be a new king, because he was the king. Herod was amazed. Could this child be the one that the prophet Micah had told about? He said that this child would be born in Bethlehem, 6 miles from Jerusalem. Herod was afraid of the newborn king, but he pretended to be glad. He said to the wise men, "You go to Bethlehem, search for the child, and once you find him, let me know. Come back here and let me know so that I can go and worship him too." The wise men set out on their way. The star that they had been seeing in the east went ahead of them. Finally, it stopped over a house in Bethlehem. There they are on their camels. They're following that star. Can't get my page turned. The men went into the house and saw the child with Mary. Now keep in mind, he wasn't still a baby. He was now a child. And they got down on their knees and they worshiped him. They were amazed at him. They gave him very special gifts that they had brought. They gave him gold, frankincense, and myrrh. 3 gifts. The wise men stayed and visited with Jesus, but then later they had a dream. In the dream, they were told not to go back to Herod. And so they went home on another path. So there they are, visiting Jesus and giving him gifts. And then they went home, boys and girls. Now, we look for Jesus all the time too, don't we? What we don't have is a bright star in the sky to lead us to his front door. But I want to tell you that while we don't have a star in the sky, we have some people in our lives who are Jesus stars for us. They teach us about Jesus. They teach us how to love our neighbors, how to love God. And they lead us to Jesus, just like the star led the 3 wise men all those years ago. Take some time, boys and girls, and maybe draw a few stars. Think about the people in your life who are telling you about Jesus and his love and his big, amazing plans for you. And then name your stars. Maybe it's mom and dad, grandma, grandpa. Maybe it's an older brother, a Sunday school teacher. Maybe you went to camp one year and there was somebody there who was so cool and they taught you what Jesus was all about. Anyway, just remember that while we don't have a huge star in the sky, we do have star-like people in our lives. Let's say a quick prayer. Dear God, thank you for today. Thank you for my friends and family. Thank you for my school and my teachers. Thank you for the stars in my life that teach me about you. Amen. Hope you have a good week. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.